Thank you guys for coming for Garvin. And so we have our, last but not least, we have Garvin Yee, and he will be running for president. And so, Garvin, you have 5 minutes, and you may begin when you're ready.
Once upon a time, in the land of China. I'm serious. A wise man once said, wow, I wish my great-grandson was a Key Club president. Today, that guy stands before you here because that wise man was my great-grandfather. Hi, I'm Garvin Yee, and I'm here running for your 2012-2013 Key Club president. So, some of you might be wondering, what do I have to offer for Key Club? I mean, I'm just a member. I don't have any board experience, but what I have to offer is so much more than just experience. It's passion. Because Key Club has changed me so much more than any of you guys would be able to imagine. When I first came here my sophomore year from Franklin, I had no friends because I was a loner. No one really understood who I was, so I was just here. But then I met a really good friend. Adrian Francisco showed me what Key Club was. He introduced me to this community service organization that I thought, Orange Monster? Orange is such an ugly color. But then, look at where that has gotten me today. I wear orange right now. And then, on top of that, Jamie Santos showed me how fun Key Club could be. It was amazing. At first, I thought fun would just be me watching Yu-Gi-Oh, playing Maple Story. But no, now fun for me is waking up at 6 o'clock, yelling at my dad, hey, let's go to a Key Club event. And then he'd be like, 你有冇搞錯？點解咁早叫我起身？我打死你啊 So I would have my dad get angry at me just so I can have some fun, just for Key Club. But you know, a lot of people can say Key Club has changed them, okay? But today, I have proof that Key Club has changed me. This was me sophomore year, last year. This was before I joined Key Club. This is what Key Club can do to someone. It can bring out the best in you. Like what Adrian Francisco once said, Key Club brought out the best in me. And today, I see that. I stand before you here today, not this shy little boy who thought Yu-Gi-Oh was his life. I stand here before you, trying to be your next Key Club president. And on top of that, I don't stand alone. I stand with people fighting for me. I stand with people supporting me. I have Franklin right here. I have all you guys right here. I have Division 7 South rooting for me. Because there is no I in Key Club. There is no I in Orange Monsters. There's, quoting Stanton Rucker, our LTG elect, there is I in Unity. But Unity, like, the I in Unity doesn't stand by itself. There's a U in front of it. You and I. You and I. And then the TY at the end, that stands for thank you, as in thank you for listening.
Thank you, Garvin. We'll now begin with a 3-minute caucus session, beginning with the first question.
How do you plan to balance Key Club and school?
Prioritizing and time management, writing schedules down, figuring out what's like the utmost priority, because that's important for Key Club and IB. So all I have to do is figure it out, and then I'm good to go.
Next question, Victor.
You said you didn't have any board experience.
Yeah.
So how do you expect to be a good president without this invaluable experience?
Because of passion. Passion can drive me to learn that experience much faster. Just like Jeremy Lin, okay? People thought he had no experience, he got cut from his team so many times, but he had the passion. And I have that same passion. No one let him play for the teams. They just cut him off. They just cut him off before he had a chance. And then the New York Knicks took him and he flourished.
That's actually playing for
Sorry, next question, Jonathan.
Trying to with Victor, what leadership experience have you had in the past?
At Franklin, I was one of the mathletes leaders. I helped everyone like go to their events and like plan everything out, do their math problems. So mathletes is something. And at events, I've been like a sub leader when there were too many members. They asked me to help lead them because of my attitude. You know, just because they thought, hey, he talks a lot. He should lead. You know, let him talk. We don't need to do it.
Next question. David.
What is your worst quality and how will you improve him as president?
Off the text. Like I said before, time management is my worst skill, but that can be easily fixed by prioritizing and writing stuff down.
Emily.
What are new ideas you plan to bring to the club?
New ideas I plan to bring for the club. While hanging out with some people from other key clubs, what we realized was all the division events, everybody was really tight-knit in their own group. Like, you wouldn't spread out or like go interact with anyone else, but people in your own group. I intend to change that. And a friend of mine, Chris Wynn from Franklin High School, suggested we play a divisional game of hide and seek, where we partner up with like friends from other people, friends from other schools, and we get to know them before we go find everyone else. And that's how you can bond faster and then have a more interactive key club.
Next question, Lloyd.
As Key Club president, you need to know the roles of all the other officers. So with that in mind, what is the club snapshot area used for in the MRF?
My apologies, can you repeat that question?
Thank you, because I didn't understand it either.
What is the club snapshot area used for in the MRF? Because you do need to know all the other roles for officer position.
Club snapshot, isn't that where you just take a picture of your club where you go to an event? Oh, I'm sorry. Care to correct me, sir?
Next question on the board.
I want him to correct me. I want to learn.
Next question on the board. I'm sorry. This will be the first. How do you plan? Thank you. Okay, so we will now begin with the next session, and who would like to ask a question? Jessica.
You know it.
No, you can't. You know it. Impress me.
Yes, I did. And there's a piano over there that I like to bring here. Provide something that experience can never provide. It can provide you with an understanding, like you'll know what's going on. So, for example, I can relate piano to Key Club, while someone can just play it good. I can relate it to everything else. So let's say my right hand represents the community. It has its own melody. So, like so. It has its own melody, but in order to make that melody sound better, you add your left hand. Just like how Key Club can support the community, my left hand will support my right hand. Like so. That sounds good so far, but then there's one more extra step you can add. Something to harmonize it all together, so that way Key Club and the community can flourish as one. That's the role of the president. And that's the role that I intend to play. That's the role of my right foot. Right hand. Yeah, because I don't need the credit for uniting everything. I'm not the hands that play all the keys. I'm the pedal. I just bring everything together. I help harmonize everything. I make it a smooth transaction so Key Club and the community can become one. So, let's finish the song.